because it's impossible to leave alone for me. Can you contrast that with any of those challenge nights? Do you got one story that
Oh,
like somebody coming in and Pedro pairing them with some blue
oh,
belt and it going crazy?
the, uh, when I think of like the funniest saga, because you mentioned Kung Fu Theater, and this triggered something in my head, and I hope my friend Jake doesn't mind me bringing up the story, but we had a student come in from a local Kung Fu school down there, and he was like, I just want to try a class, and so I'm training with him, and he's just doing all this weird stuff, like palming me in the stomach and doing weird stuff. And I'm like, hey, do you want to roll? I roll, armbar him, beat him, stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, but this would never work in a real fight. Kind of the same
Sure.
recipe you always hear. And so he got tapped out a lot, and he said, well, I'm going to get my instructor to come in tomorrow. So I don't know what he was, the next whatever, black sash or whatever dude comes in.
Right.
And Jake beat him pretty bad.
Right.
Not beat him up, but did the thing where you can do whatever you want. I won't punch or kick,
Hmm.
but just tap if I submit you, and tapped him. And then so he leaves. He says, "We're gonna get our grand master to come in now, or whatever." So this is like Kung Fu Theater.
What? Oh my
And so
goodness.
Jake just pops his arm, right? Well,
Oh.
actually, so that actually that's the second time they went at it. The first time, Jake mounts him. The dude reaches under and grabs Jake's nuts,
Oh my
right?
God.
So Jake just looks down at him and slaps him in the face. So he puts both hands up, so
Yeah.
he can no longer grab him in the groin.